My name is Angel Lawrie and I'm a music teacher at Summit Academy. I teach kids with ADHD and autism spectrum disorders. One of my philosophies in my classroom is that I must establish trust with my students. This trust is very important because many adults have let my students down, especially my students who come from less than ideal backgrounds. By establishing this trust, the students learn that not only can they expect that from me, but they realize the importance of their responsibility to return that same courtesy. Once trust has been established, then they feel more secure and confident to dream. And once they begin to dream and hope, the world becomes theirs, and there's nothing they cannot accomplish. I think in order to be a successful music teacher, you need to be able to meet the student where they are at that moment. No matter what your idea is of where they need to go or what they need to do, if you don't understand what they're feeling in the moment at that time, then there's no way to move forward successfully and have it make a lasting imprint on them. So one of my philosophies is to truly listen to my students, try to figure out what they're trying to say to me. Sometimes students don't just automatically tell you directly like an adult, so one of the important things to do as a teacher is to listen. Listen with compassion and listen to figure out what they're really trying to say to you. Once you have that, it'll be very easy to move forward. One of my proudest moments with my students is when I see them take the tools that we learn in the classroom and apply it to their everyday lives. They've become inspiration and hope and an example to their own families and in their own situations that may be less than ideal. These students every day are surprising me and impressing me with their ability to go from fear, which I saw day one in the classroom, to a feeling of hope and a feeling of confidence that they can achieve their dreams, that they can dare to have a dream and then see it through. When I first came to Summit Academy and I took the job, I walked into an empty room with no instruments, no materials whatsoever to teach music to these kids. When I asked the director where the materials were, she said there are none, that we would have to create our own. The students and I together started with pots, pans, and equipment that I could get from a local Home Depot store just to make rhythms. Those humble beginnings turned into a desire, into a dream that today has evolved into a 35-piece steel band, a chorus, a drama department, and many parents now supporting and helping fundraise so that we can continue to help these kids. My future for successful music programs in the future are the fact that we as teachers need to understand that it's more than just getting a good rating at contest or a student playing the perfect note or playing a perfect concert. It's about the fact that music can be a tool to relieve anxiety, to help give you hope, to give you a dream, to work out problems, to express yourself, to communicate with others. Music's always been communication throughout the ages, and now more than ever in a society where we don't speak to each other on a daily basis with internet and texting, music has become an important part of keeping us human. There's a beautiful quote that I have outside my classroom. It's a quote from Nelson Mandela, and it reads, "It is through music and dancing that I am at peace with myself and with the world."